Well, let me say good evening to you one and all. No, I didn't put out a notification. I didn't let you kind of know ahead of time that I was coming on. I just kind of decided, let me get out here while my eyes are still open and kind of share a little something with you concerning a very powerful event that's coming up for men um, on the 11th of March. And so, for those who are watching live, and for those who will be looking at this a little bit later, this will give you an opportunity to be able to be a part of what the Men of Valor is all about. So I'll wait because I see some of you are coming on board. So we're going to ask you to come on and then we will share with you what is what and go from there. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes, let more of you come on board, and we'll go from Christine, Kathy, Cora, how are you this evening? Okay, good. Tell Anthony we said good evening to him. Sabrina, glad that all is well. Good evening to you. We are grateful for you, one and all. And so we're thankful to God for that. Let me go ahead and do this. I don't want to keep you that long, but I want to get it out here. The Men of Valor, hey, Katrina, how are you? Is an opportunity for men to come together. You know, I'm a firm believer in iron sharpening iron, and so we need to get this out here. Hey, D, how you doing? And we need you to help us. We need you to help us for just a moment. If you have a husband, a son, a nephew, we want to be able to, hey, Rose, how are you? We want to be able to get as many men as we possibly can to be a part of the prayer breakfast. Sister Lynette Brown, how are you? And so, in the midst of this moment, we are asking that you would be kind enough to share this. You are so welcome, Sabrina. We're just glad that what we had provided was a blessing to you. We hope it cheered you up just a little bit on the 11th, and we're going to be out on Struthers Courtsville Road in Louisville, Ohio. And so it is on the 11th of March. It starts at 9 a.m. The tickets are $25. And I know for the men, we have been used to a cheaper meal because we normally do it in the fellowship hall, which is still not in the appropriate condition to house a large number of people. So here's what I need you to do for me. And I really need you to do this, and I think it will help us out tremendously. We only have a couple of weeks left to go. And Sean, how are you this evening? And you know how we do. You know, it takes us a while, or we'll wait till the last minute. But I'm telling you right now, when uh, March, I believe it's March 3rd or March 4th comes around, that will be the end of the ticket sales, and there will be no tickets sold at the door. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to spread the word. We have a young man who is the head of Serve, and he does a tremendous job in interacting with inner city young people to really bring about an awareness and an understanding of what it means to grow up to be somebody. That's in the person of Elder Guy Burney. Everyone knows him, everyone knows the work that he does, and he does it well. And so, Pastor Mark Harrison, how are you, sir? Bless you, my friend. Good to have you here with us. And so the tickets are $25. Why? Because stuff costs more money now than what it did. The women's is the same price as the men's. And so we want to get this done and we want to begin now. Tom, how are you this evening? So if you can come, if you can sponsor a young man, to come to the breakfast. We believe this prayer breakfast will be a blessing to them. And so my push is going to be I'm going to sponsor some young men that I know don't have the resources to be able to come because I want them to be there. And the only thing I have to do is just make sure that their transportation is available. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer. Hey, Pat, how are you in sowing into the lives of people? So It is the 11th of March. The last day for tickets is the 3rd or 4th of March. It's that Saturday or Sunday, whatever, before the event, and then that's as far as we can go. So we got a couple of weeks to try to get this done. If you need tickets for the men's or the Men of Valor prayer breakfast, you need to call 330-746-1217. Let it be known. You can pay for them through Givelify. You can pay for them through uh, PayPal. You can do it through Cash App. You can call over the phone with your credit card. You can do it that way. It's a $25 investment that could be the future of somebody else's life. Hey, Don, how are you? Okay. And so, yeah, he is amazing. He is absolutely phenomenal in what he does. And so that's the reason why I'm here. I'm asking for you to help me. I'm asking that we can get as many young people or men into this event as we possibly can, so that this gentleman, and we are going to be praying. We're going to be praying for, you can sponsor with a check. Just make it out to Union Baptist Church for the $25 and then put in the memo line what it's for. If you are bringing it to the church, you just need to make sure that's in the memo line. If you're mailing it to the church, you need to mail it to 528 Lincoln Avenue, Youngstown, Ohio, 44502. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Okay. I really do. You just don't know how much of a blessing that's going to be to those young people, and we want them to get. We're going to pray for them, lay hands on them. We're going to believe God for them. It's more than just a breakfast. It's an opportunity from iron to sharpen iron, and so. I wanted to get on here. I wanted to get this out here. So call the church. If Katrina doesn't answer, it doesn't matter when you call. Just call 330-746-1217. And by doing that, then you can do that. She can take information over the phone. If you're writing out the check, make it out to Union Baptist Church in the memo line, put on there for the men's prayer breakfast. And we will make sure that that is taken care of. So I want to thank you that are sponsoring. I want to thank you for spreading the word. I want to thank you for telling somebody that on the 11th of March is going to be one of the most powerful experiences of Black men coming together. We normally average about 100 to 125 men. And with us not being able to do it over the past few years because of COVID, and we do have the restrictions and the distancing in order, but we need to come together as much as we possibly can. And there will be protocols. I'm letting you know right now, there will be protocols because we don't want to act as though there is not a pandemic going on, because it still is. I have a heart for men. As you well know, if you attend Union, you will see that about 35 to 40% of our church is male. And so we want to be able to raise up younger ones to be able to walk in our footsteps. As a matter of fact, not just walk in our footsteps, but walk better than we did. And so the beginning comes when we as men come together. So I want to get that out there. I know some of you are watching, or you'll be watching later as you take a look at this. And if you could do this for me, I would really, really appreciate it. It's $25. It's a $25 investment. Okay. And so we're looking forward to what God is going to do. And I need you to pray for it. I need you to believe God with me that God is going to do above and beyond all we could ask or think. Listen, you rest well on tonight. Have a good night's rest. May the Lord bless you. May his face shine upon you, and may he give you peace, is our prayer.